Hi Year 7 Numeracy teachers. I thought I'd take this time to go through the next couple of weeks of numeracy with you. So we're not going to have any formalised numeracy lessons until week 4 when students engage in their numeracy rotations. So you'll hear more about that later. The reason we're doing that is because of the loss of math lessons and the interruptions with sport. But I do have some things I would like you to do in the meantime. So before our students can engage in those flexi rotations, they need to do their My Numeracy Skills pre-test. So for Year 7, they're going to be doing 14 questions on algebra and measurement. Now the My Numeracy Skills exam is content our students should know by Year 9. So some of these questions are going to be quite complex for our Year 7s, and some content they may have seen for the first time. So please prepare them for this. I also have here on this PowerPoint that says, what does numeracy mean to you? There's a YouTube link on My Numeracy Skills. I think it's probably a good idea if you have a look at it as a refresher and also share it to kids so they can understand what we're trying to do. So on that My Numeracy Skills exam, it's going to be 14 questions and they're going to have 30 minutes to finish it. It's going to be very similar to Test Wiseness. There's also a numeracy teacher guide here. If you could please use that to administer your My Numeracy Skills, that would be great because it's reflective of NAPLAN. And because we're not doing a formalised Test Wiseness, we really want our students to be exposed to NAPLAN conditions. So in your pigeonholes right now, you're going to find a My Numeracy Skills package. It is going to contain test papers, students' response papers, and blank paper for working. If you could please make sure your students use lead pencil. So your students are going to sit this exam, and if you could return that package to me in RD14 by the end of week 1, that would be great. So they're going to sit a My Numeracy Skills pre-test. In addition to this, I wanted to show you something on Canvas. So in Year 7 Canvas under courses, and students will be able to access the same thing, is I have some quizzes set up. Now there are 10 quizzes and they are weekly for the 10 weeks of the term. Each quiz opens weekly from Monday morning through to Friday evening to reflect the school week. Now this is going to be their numeracy homework and they need to complete this weekly. Now this will pop up on their Canvas as a task and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So each quiz has 8 questions and it's multiple choice, which makes it quite reflective of NAPLAN. But the reason it's great is because it's Year 7 level. And it's a great tool that will mark it for you, and it will also show you questions that your students are doing really well on to celebrate and questions that they are struggling with. So each quiz opens from Monday morning through till Friday evening. They complete it, and if I was a teacher in Year 7, what I would do is I'd go to Term 1 NAPLAN sets, and you can pull up that same document as a PDF. I would be using this for warm-ups in my math lessons and be looking and targeting those key focus areas that your group are struggling with, because we will find in each of the different maths classes they have different strengths and weaknesses. So those Canvas sets are another thing that I'd love for you to engage with and promote with your kids. So students will sit it for homework and you'll use questions that they're struggling with for warm-ups in maths. And those are the 2 things I wanted to go through with you. So we'll talk more about week 4 later when we start to talk about rotations. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, pop in and see me, send me an email or give me a ring. Thank you.